And live we be. Right, just getting myself set up for the last little tiny bits. And here we go. So, yes, hello. Hello. I have not thought this out very well. Hang on. There we go. So, yes, welcome. Welcome to today's Saturday chill stream. So, this particular stream is both a stream just to sort of relax for the Saturday. We've got some fun times ahead. Actually, to be fair, stream settings. Is there any info I can get on the game itself? Because I would not mind that. Yes, perfect. So, and is there going to be spare massive things? PTU 320. I might add 3.21. There we go. Save. Perfect. So, yes. Hello. And welcome to today's stream. Today we are going to be playing some more Star Citizen, which is all funky. I think probably medium on that. You got a blur, motion blur, things sort of blur. Right. So, I think it's about time we'll properly hop into the verse. So we're going to be having a bit of a play around. So the reason why I end up this one doing things for things is because sometimes I may be in the mood for mining. Sometimes I may be in the mood for other things, for monetary earnings. Today I feel like I just want to be a bit of a miner, a bit of mining and processing, because unfortunately, although we won't be able to see a major amount of influx for currency, we will be able to get some sort of elements of mining. And to be fair, I actually could make a decent amount of money. Actually, that's a point, isn't it? You know what? I've just come up with a thing and the purpose for our mining, which is going to be all about the mining elements for ROC and other jazz. So, yeah, no, I have an idea, and this is going to be what we're doing. Right. We're going to need to head over to Crusader for this, because I think we're going to need... we're going to need to get onto Crusader for this area. But for the plan that I have in motion, that is... Right, what's my inventory like? I have a helmet plus hydration drink. Only 2 of them. Oh, 1 of them. Plus some other jazz. So I got ammo for my weapons. I also have a Medicaid gun, but I think that's fine because I've got a Medicaid gun. I don't have a tractor beam. Oh no, I do have a tractor beam. Does it have an attachment in it? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh no, it does. Right. Filters, clothing, I'll just put into there. Haha. Right. So, let me just see. Is there anything in particular? Not really. Yeah, but Genie Point doesn't have a huge amount of stuff to begin with. What I might do, though, is I might take some of the chocolate bars we've got and protein bars, because that'll be useful. I'll also take some hydration, because that's going to be something we're going to need. For what I want to do, I think we're gonna need that. Also, question: if I take this helmet off and equip the Clone Commander's helmet, does that look good? I really like that helmet. Oh, I want that as a helmet, but I don't think it fits in the theme. But that's a really cool looking helmet. Seriously, that looks so sick. I think I found my favorite helmet. Like, legitimately, I've seen my helmet and I'm like, that's the one. Oh yeah, we can operate out of Seraphim now, can't we? Shit, yeah, we can. That's actually a very good point. I'm just going to turn off my phone sound. I will turn off my phone sound effects. Yeah, I just realized that as well. Sorry, I'm... Like, the potential for this to work out now is actually true. Right, okay, so I'm thinking if we transfer all the interior to this and then take that over to Seraphim, that might be something we can work around. Yes, that works. Because then we can take the materials and other jazz. Right, let's get this shit over to Seraphim then. We can actually operate out of Seraphim. Oh, look at the frames. Love my frames! Right, so we need to transfer the indent as well. So, you know, for a few minutes I was thinking I was still operating under Origin on older terms. Actually, that's a point. Probably should helmet off, have the food, and then come back to it. Yes. Magic. Right. What healthy delectable do we have here that I can't grab? How about you? Yes. You know what? Classic dog. We'll go for a classic dog. Bop. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Perfect. And we'll wash that down with a very healthy bunch of Coke as well. Yeah, I'm needing to probably give my mouse pad a bit of a washout. Because I'm beginning to notice it's beginning to be a little harder to move the mouse pad. Yeah, to be fair, the amount of times I've spilt like drinks on it and other jazz. I think I might do that after today's session. Just get it's like a wipe on it and just give it a good old clean up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Right, so I think we want to roll with the Cutlass Black. Now, the reason for this particular reason why I'm using the Cutlass Black in this one is because I want to experiment and do some research on the practical, like to get some experience working with the ROC and the Cutlass Black, because for people who are getting into mining, there are multiple ways you can get into mining. I'm personally a big fan of the mining. You know, I do enjoy mining. And one of the things... Oh, shit. Do I have an orbit mining attachment? Do I have a mining attachment? I think I've just got a tractor beam. That's a tractor beam attachment, yeah. Yeah, that's a... Oh, it's a mining. I can make my... Hang on, where is... L3. We can go to her L3 on the way there and buy one of the mining attachments. That's a trip we can make. I can make that. Yeah. No, so basically the reason why we're talking about this particular ship is because for those who are getting into mining or are getting into the whole aesthetics of it or mindset of it, you know, that sort of thing, it's basically a lot of people say that the ROC and the Cutlass Black are a really good combination to work with, and I don't 100% agree for two reasons. The first is because the Cutlass Black is not a practical ship for putting ships in, not a practicable ship to put stuff into, and second, the ROC is not that great a vehicle, not a great mining vehicle to begin with. So what I'm gonna try and do is gonna use this opportunity to get a bit of experience in and try and actually make something about that, because yeah, it's one of the things that I've been a sort of... It's one of the things, like, it's one of my little pet sort of peeves, or pet, like... Oh, shit. Like, I'm in probably a very small group of players who find things like find vehicles on, like, the ROC DS to be actually a good, viable ship. And I'm like, it's something that I personally feel is quite, you know, it's something that I find to be quite important. Crew L1, is that an ambitious dream? Is that a mining station? Yes, it is. Right, we're going to that one. So crew L1. That's fine. And I forgot to fucking get the gear and equipment. Was distracted. Right. Excuse me. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Okay. Good practice for flying in the Cutlass Black. But no, so basically the reason for this whole thing is because when years ago when they released the ROC DS, it was, you know, it's a more expensive upgrade of the ROC. And a lot of players in the community, a little bit too fast. Little bit too fast! Shit. Easy down. There we go. Right. The oops department. Yeah, and hydrogen. 18 for hydrogen. Cheeky fuckers. Right. As I was saying. So, wait for this thing. Am I still not wearing my helmet? Oh, jeez. That would have been bad. Alright. Move all. There we go. Perfect. Right, so we just need to not blow up before we arrive at the destination. Otherwise, we've lost a lot of gear. And my new favourite helmet. The approach is going to be awkward. Because I came in at an angle. So I'm going to have to correct it a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to correct it a bit. Easy does it, 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 easy does it. Okay, slightly nudge into position. And there you go. There we go. Okay, so we back up slowly, keeping low to avoid clipping at the top. Take your time, take your time, take your time. We're not in a rush, they're going to worry about that. Gear comes up. Take your time, take your time. Increase the speed, increase the speed, increase the height, increase the height. And away we go. Perfect. Yeah, so years ago, they released the ROC DS to start this whole thing over. And a lot of players found that it was kind of a bad call or a bad design choice from Blizzard, from CIG, because it was basically a ship that didn't really... It was basically a ship that didn't really... a vehicle that just felt like it was a lot of money for not that much gain, and it was touted at relaunch as a vehicle that you and your friend can work with in terms of mining, and it got a lot of flack because it was basically saying things like, "Oh, yeah, but you know, you don't. But you know, you're gonna lose. Your mate's gonna have to be like, it's like slavery and stuff, because your mate's gonna be out and exposed in the IOC, and you're gonna be, you know, laughing in this self-contained unit, and you know, it's a lot of money for not that much gain, and blah 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 blah." And like and while I will agree that as a two-man vessel, the arguments and the things that, you know, the case made against the ROCDS is in fact quite legitimate. But when you take away the other person and just roll off on your own, which what the ROC is actually meant for, like the first edition, then it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing, because it's like, okay, so with your friend, yes, I will agree, not a very good vessel for that, but if you have it on your own, because it has a much longer range mining laser, a much more easily utilizable mining laser, it has a much larger cargo capacity, and it handles a lot better. But obviously, at the time of launch, well, at the time of the ROC's launch and the ROCDS's launch, quite a fair amount of time has elapsed. So my sort of logic and attempt and whatnot is to basically try and do some mining with the ROC to see if I can have as much success slash as much, when I do mine, as much success and ease of mining than I would if I were to take another vehicle. Sorry, and then then if I were to take the ROCDS, or if I was to manually first person mine it. But obviously, that's why we're doing this, because it's training. I imagine the reason why we're having a bit more stuttering is because, because of the fact that we're on a weekend in the middle of the day. But I will say, 16 minutes and I'm out of the first station. That's a bit of a good push. Just taking the opportunity given to me by Quantuming to grab some food as well. It's got some soup, nice healthy vegetable soup, like the chunky kind. So yeah, like good, healthy soup. Tell you what, if you ever want to have an easy to clean sort of system that also can handle soup and cooking it as well, because whenever you nuke soup in the micro, it will pop and do all sorts of shit, which is obviously not the most efficient, especially if you don't have a plastic cover, which will cause the thing to stain the top of your microwave ceiling. So what you want to have is a plastic covering for that, but then you also want to make sure that you've got a nice Pyrex jug that can withstand the strain, because you don't want to do that with a normal bowl, because that'll just explode. I don't think the bowls could take the stress, whereas the Pyrex jug, this thing can take a punch, and it will last. And it is very useful. I love the Pyrex jugs. They give you like measurements in pints and liters and everything, so like if you're working with old style recipes, you can actually still utilize them, which is good. Tell you what, the ultimate immersion I had whilst eating and drinking in this game was when I had a can of Monster's Energy, and I drunk that at the same time I drunk in game, so I had a full-on immersion moment. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Someone's already doing it. I do. Not the Herc. I used to have a Herc, but I do have a Freelancer Max. But I'm somewhat reluctant to help someone out in this because obviously it could be a trap. And also, I don't know how far away they are. But we'll see. M2 Max. Okay, so someone's already happy. Someone's got the thing, which is good. So we're just gonna be that's a good happy ending. So we're just going to be making our way towards this sector, and then we're going to be making our way to the next. We're going to be making our way then towards. We're just going to get ourselves an orbit mining attachment, because although I'll be using the ROCDS to mine, there might be a couple of bits and pieces that won't pick up. So what I'll do is I'll like get out and absorb them. I think you can get an extractor mode for the mining bit attachment, so I'm just going to be like, let's get that sorted. No. I shall not shitstep. Though, to be fair, I'm a little bit more suspicious than anything else. Right. Let us head into this little thing. Ooh, this could be a problem. 30k? I hope not. Well, we're getting the commodity prices and everything. Oh, shit. A little bit concerning. Oh, no, there it is. Thank the fuck. I just can't hear it. Okay, that's a relief. Because that would have been terrifying. Right, there we go. Easy does it. And rest. Right, we might as well get some fuel as well. We got like, yeah, 270,000. Not really. Store the ship just in case. Just in case. Woo! Just in case, you know, just in case anything was to go awry, we can then hopefully have that kind of moment. So what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of a gander. So, ooh.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, so we'll store the Cutlass Black and then make our way towards the refinery deck. Then purchase the refinery deck item. And then I think we should be good to then proceed to the next location, which is pretty dandy. And there's the Medicaid station. Nice, nice, nice. Because then once we've gotten a few of the mining materials, like what I might do is I might put the items in my backpack. Might even see if I can get a Noviakov backpack. That's probably more for like cargo-based stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. But the main intention is just so that we have the ability to mine items / gather materials if we are unable to do so with Yarrow Sea. It's just a nice little backup feature. Oh, they're having a bit of a meeting. Or they're just glitching out because they don't know how to process.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.
Fair enough.
Feel free to take a look around. We've got a pretty good selection.
Right. Let's have a look. See. Refinery shop. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Orbit mining attachment. 1.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Yep, there you go. So, that's that one sorted. And then... Advantage... Anything in particular?
I see. Welcome.
Not at
We're just
the
gonna feed you items,
moment.
so make sure to check them out.
Do we have oxypens? I think I think I do have some, but... No, I think I've got some from things. Oh, you can get medipens as well. Nice. Okay. How many medipens do I have? I have more than enough medipens. You have these little things as well. Bormax, Optimax. Where's the one that they were talking about? Sabir. There's a YouTuber I watched recently who was talking about the different mining gadgets. Admittedly, this is more for like the bigger vessels and ships, but this is something that you want to utilize. So for anyone who's not seen these before, these devices, what they do is you plonk them onto a particular rock that you're trying to mine, and they attune the frequency so that way you can increase your chances of fracturing the rock, which is very, very useful. Though I imagine you probably have to buy a bunch in order to like maintain profits, because you're probably going to knowing this game, you're going to lose a few, either because the rock just falls through the planet or it gets destroyed by some other thing. I would imagine there's like a certain amount of uses those devices would have before getting to that point, but you never know. You never know. That. Is there... You know what? Let's go to the Galleria. See if there's a decent weapon store. I mean, don't get me wrong. The site that I've got is wonderful, but it's not a Tau. I love the Tau. The Tau is such a good sight system for this, to be fair, any firearms. And ooh, we've got a midnight. Oh no, is it just a bog standard Gallon? We've got a Warhawk version.
Hi, welcome.
We've got a Night Stalker variant, which is just digital camo. I remember when digital was like the new futuristic thing. Like any sort of Ghost Recon, any sort of advanced future warfare sort of thing, it would always be a bloody. It would always be digital camo, as if that was the only thing that would fool the enemy. Ooh, beef chunks, yes. And I will pop you. Actually, let's back up a minute. Put it into the Pembroke backpack. The beef chunks meals are very, very good. 5, 6, 10. I can actually just read that. I don't think you guys can see it at this point, but I can just about read. Yeah, there's like 10 there. So I'll go with another 10. So 20 on that one. And I'll also grab some Lux as well, because then that way... 11, 21, 20. Yeah, it's a weird glitch for that one, but hey-ho. Right, so that's fine on that one. I've got Oxypen, so I'm fairly convinced I got some Oxypens when I picked them up, so it's not the end of the world. I can grab some more. Is there any sight linings or items? Like, any sight? We've got a Gamma, and that's about it. Yeah, no, there's no sights, unfortunately. Which is a shame. For some reason, sights in this game are, for some reason, just not a thing. I kind of wish there was an attachment store. You know, like the mechanic from Escape from Tarkov, as much as I resent... Oh, no, I can't really shit on Escape from Tarkov, but, like, there's it'd be nice if there was a dedicated attachment store or something that allows us to have a bit more customization when it comes to the firearms. Like, I'm not talking... I don't think we should invest a shitload of resources into, like, the different barrel lengths and the inner workings of the weapons, because then you have to figure out how a gallant works. And let's face it, as much as we would love to have a realistic depiction of a las rifle, it's very difficult to scientifically explain how a las rifle works, except for laser beam goes pew.
Welcome to the ASOP.
I mean, if we're talking about las weaponry here, I am definitely in the camp of it's kind of a plasma bolt, so therefore there is a physical entity to it, rather than what other people subscribe to the notion of it's just a flashlight. Therefore, it shouldn't be a projectile. It should simply, you know, it's a laser beam that should pierce things. It's like, well, no, a las gun doesn't work like that. A las gun is basically a bolt of energy that is, you know, very quick. That's for all looks like a laser, but it is not a. But it still has a travel time and still can be, you know, affected, you know, by physics and everything else. Therefore, it is not a. It is not something. Therefore, it is something that requires additional assistance with when it comes to shooting stuff. I click all the way. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Right, let's make our way up and out. Oh, I didn't. Would it be not in my backpack, but instead would it be not in my equipment? Like, as in the station itself? I think it's going to be in the station. Do I have... Yeah, you're closing. Yeah, no. I'll wait until it's, I'll wait until it opens up again. There we go. I do appreciate this station. Huh. Yep. Knew it. I'm like, they're not in the thing, are they? No, they're in the other thing. There we go. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't they be? Right, okay. So, there we go. We've got that stuff resolved. Right, and now we will request permission to withdraw, which is fine, is exactly what I wanted to do. Give it this gate a good workout. There we go. I think we're ever so slightly out of a line. Yeah, I think we're ever so slightly out of a line. So, probably need to be a bit careful. There we go. So, slowly, slowly, and then slowly back out, slowly back out, slowly back out, slowly back out. Alright. And... okay. There we go. I am good to go. So, let us now make our way towards Seraphim Station, whereupon we can then transfer our inventory into Seraphim Station. I'll need to keep my mining attachment, of course, but... oh. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, it is? Okay. Probably should be, like, careful when doing that, because if I hit something like that, that's gonna cause me problems. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. But anyway, so what we'll do is we'll get to Seraphim Station. Obviously, you know, transfer all of the material into the cargo of Seraphim Station. Then we will transfer the imprint onto Seraphim Station as well, thus giving me a bit of an additional. And then we can start the process, or then I can get the ship out and head over towards Ever. So we're a little bit into it, but again, this is the whole point of the stream. It's not meant to be this big fancy thing. It's a stream. It's a thing that I need to do. I need to get myself set up so I can do other stuff like this. And this is why I love this game. That's why I do this shit. This is the shit I do on, you know, this is the thing that I can just do for my own fun. And if people join up with me and do stuff, that's brilliant too. Bye, bye, last bastard. Right. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking there should be a station ahead of me here, but it's not quite loaded yet. There we go. I'm just minding my own business, like, oh, where's the station? And then it's like, boink, and I'm like, ah, as it comes towards me. Right. Okay, so let's just increase the speed here. So far, I'll say that Seraphim Station, while I'm going to miss Port Olisar, I will say is Seraphim Station is a pretty decent station. As stations go, it's got the cargo base area, it's got, you know, it's got some good stores, it operates as it needs to, so I can't really fault it for being... yeah, I can't really fault the fact that it has some good storage capacity, because obviously it's kind of how it should be, you know? It's how it should work. Though I'm wondering, is that not where the... yeah. I'll miss Port Olisar. To me, Port Olisar has always been, you know, and will always be that little rest stop as we get up. You know, you go into Port Olisar, and you wake up in Port Olisar, you go to your ship calling area, you request the ship, and then you fly off into the distance, and then yeah, that's how it works. So the fact that it's gone is quite sad. I'm sad to see it go. I do enjoy Port Olisar. I won't deny that it definitely is outdated. I mean, by the time it finally was, by the time we had the update, it was definitely in the needing to be upgraded or needing to be changed. I just had hoped secretly that they would somehow have both the Seraphim station here and the other station as well. Like, you could have Seraphim and Port Olisar, and Port Olisar might just be a separate station, which you don't get as much activity now, but at least you can at least enjoy getting certain materials or certain stores. You know, like, it was one of those stores that it's like, it's there, it's in a different part of the Crusader orbit, but you still can go there. I'm just glad nothing horrible happened. This is a really bad time for me to lag out, by the way, game. Just saying. Right. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Bring you to bye, bye, little Sebastian. Right, take it easy, take it slow, take it easy, take it slow, take it easy, take it slow, take it easy. Easy down, easy down, easy down, easy down. Easy doing, easy doing it, easy doing, and
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
yeah, the landing zone is a bit more awkward. It's that kind of tight, really tight kind of environment for that. I don't know if there's like a logic to it at all, or if there's some kind of thing for it, but it definitely feels tight, and I just realized I'm doing dumb. At least I'm remembering to do this now than before. Because I'll be honest with you, I keep forgetting. Right, so vehicle. And donk. Yeah, we got power. Yeah, we got energy. Or energy. We got Oxypen. I'll take some Oxypen with me. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got a drink as well. I'll take that. Vehicle, ammo, utility, weapons. Oh, we got pink. We got quick flares, undersuits, armor. Right, put the spare into there as well. Eh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'll put that in there. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, not a huge amount of room, but I'd say the important stuff is done. So, that's fine. We'll go and close this particular thing up and then go wherever the... Oh, there it is. So, yeah, basically we just need to transfer my imprint, get the food onto my... Get my character fed and set up, and then we can take off, head over to Daymar, pick up the ship, or pick up the ROC, and then we can begin mining. So today's going to be a bit of a... As I said, the intention of today is to see, when I do find some things to mine, to see how practicable such things are. You know, it's like, is this a thing we need to do? Is this something that we... Is this something that is practicable? Is this something that players can, who want to get into mining but don't want to incur any kind of... Here we go. Is this something that newer players, when getting into mining, are going to have to, like, struggle with? And as such, it might put them off first-person mining to have such an awkward vehicle? Or does it have, for example, better quality? Is it something that the ROC DS, despite being more expensive, may in fact be more applicable for? Or is the ROC just as good, if not better? It's one of those sort of questions, isn't it? There's the pizza place. So where's the Medicaid center? Oh, hello. Oh, it's Pisces. Oh, the pizza place, and then it's the Medicaid Center. I like how the Medicaid Center is next to the pizza place. It's like, if the pizza kills you, we've got you covered. Poison pizza? Go to medical centers.
Frosty Hydrofrost from Shanta Surgery. Sweet, cool treat every
Kelto! Right, transfer indent. I am currently actually set up here. Lol. There we go. Kelto!
Patients and guests are not allowed in the staff lounge.
I like how there's a little thing to say, oh my god, seriously? Patients aren't allowed in the staff lounge, honestly. Why are you bothering? You're like, assholes. You fucking pricks. Why are you putting your people here in the staff lounge, honestly? Bastards. Right. Nom nom. The invisible bar. Nom nom nom. My character feels so sad after eating that. It's like, I could have had some food. But instead, I have to have this shit. Oh, he looks so sad. He's like Keanu. Oh. Like sad Keanu. Right. Now let's get some water. So look, see, does this give food and... Oh, it do. Not by much, but it do. And I'll just quickly grab a spare one. I really want to have a pizza one day with this in this game. I've actually got pizza IRL, so... It's very realistic looking. Alright. There we go. Bloody litter bugs. There's a bin. Fucking use it. Any more litter? No? Good. Okay, so we've got the oh my fucking god, people. It's a goddamn bin. What the? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Take that. Okay. This music. I really don't know if this is the kind of music you want to listen to when eating a pizza. You're just eating a pizza and you just hear, oh, oh. You're like, really? That, oh, motherfucking. I'm just gonna. What even is this? It's like inspect. What is it? That's cool. Rave. What is that? Cyan Quick Flare Pro. Where the fuck do you get these things? Like, I would seriously be purchasing way more of these bloody things if it wasn't for the fact that the only bloody quick flares we have are pink. I do not go for pink, sir. I am a man. Right, let's go get the ROC and get some mining done. So,
Your vehicle has been changed.
it's one of those ones. I'm not a huge fan of the vertical takeoff areas. Like, the only reason why I don't like these particular station entrances is because there's an overwhelming sense of fuckery that can occur with them. Like, they can be really small at the pinch point, which is kind of what I hate about the Cutlass Black as well. And part of the reason why I want to prove that the Cutlass Black is by no means a decent platform to work with when it comes to mining. To be fair, I'm on a crusade to make the Cutlass Black not exactly less popular, but more just the
You are clear to launch.
like, the thing is, the Cutlass Black is a ship that just keeps having answers to questions, and I wanna have ships. You know, I'm tired of having just the Cutlass Black being the only option. I want other ships to be available to be like, yeah, you can take this thing, and it's viable and cheap and useful. You know, all the things that a ship of the Cutlass Black's class should be as a distinctive.
Request has already been granted.
Right. Meant to press the other button. Right. Let's clear this up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
And Daymar, and then to Shubin Mining Facility SCD-1. Because that's where you can get the ground mining Vic. Hopefully there's no assholes camping it. Right, and then I think we're on the day side as well for Shubin, or maybe no, it's on the other side. It's on the other side. So yeah, it's on the other side. That's good. Means it's a little easier to fly to. Do 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 do. Do 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 mung 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 ba ba da 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 da. Okay, I've already seeing a couple of pings. Always a bit suspicious of landing zones now. And to be fair, that's a good idea to be in. Always assume that there's someone trying to kill you in Star Citizen, and you'll never be disappointed when they do. I mean, don't be hostile to anyone who looks at you, but at the same time, don't automatically assume everyone's a friend either. And that will tend to save you from a lot of problems in the future. Oh, hello. The auto landing thing seems to work at this location. Nice. I'll be honest with you, I never actually used to do auto landings until like the last until this particular patch, and I've been playing this game for like easily over 5 years now, and yeah, I never actually realized that that was something that was possible. It was always something that I hadn't realized. Oh, that's a ship you don't see every day. And evidently, the person who flew this wasn't super satisfied with it either. Yeah, it's the Anvil Hawk. A very, very nice ship for the pirate hunting fanboys, or the bounty hunting fanboys. That must be the... Oof, not a good colour, that's for sure. Where's the station that allows me to get rid of, or to get vehicles? Is it over there? I do believe it is. Yes, there it is. And plonk. Might go do a little exploring. See if there's any decent loot. Yeah, there's the thing for it. So, and this is storage. Perfect. I mean, we're inside a zone as well. So, hello. You get bored of mining. You might have already found some loot, but I shall have a look. Oh. Let's look, see. Yeah, I'm very suspicious about other players. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe it's just my paranoia, but if I'm running on a solo thing, it's like you just have to assume that they're out to get you. Maybe that's the wrong kind of attitude. Maybe it is. I don't know. All I do know is that if I see another player, I'm already on guard. It's like, fuck, there's another player. Right, shit. Okay. You know, it's that kind of feeling. Because it's like, you don't know what the fuck he's going to do. And, you know, because there's very little communication in at the moment. There's not like an auto thing. It's not like Ace. You know, it's not Ace. It's not like Acre mod for Arma 3. You know, it's not something that you can just talk to someone and be like, "Hey mate, how you doing?" Or you know, whatever. Oh, orange quick flare. I'll take that. You know, so you have to assume that there is a hostile intention behind any particular. What the hell that is? I will take a spare quick thingy as well, and of course, could have got it for free, of course. Oops, there we go. Ooh, a medical attachment, very nice. I will ignore that. And do we have another box somewhere? No, maybe. Oh, there is. Yes, I'm staring right at it. Looks like it has not been touched. Ooh, that looks cool. And dude, do I see a fucking get in? Seriously, this is good loot. This is very good loot. Luke. But no, this is very good loot. If you're into Star Citizen, and well, if you're into like early Star Citizen, and you know, you've got, I'm going to say maybe your first 5 to 10 hours in Star Citizen, and you're wanting to just explore, and you've got no one to teach you things or to, you know, give you a big ship to work around, then going to some of these zones and just seeing what you can pick up is always a good idea, because even though you won't be able to earn much from selling them, you will be able to get a decent amount of loot for free, saving you a lot of pennies. And I think that's probably the best thing you can do in order to like earn a decent amount. And then obviously, depending on the kind of ship you have, if you're lucky, you'll have something like a cutter. Because the Drake Interplanetary Cutter is probably the best small ship you can start with, in my opinion. The obviously the Avenger Titan is the best starting ship in the game, but if you want to go for something a little cheaper but still just as viable, then the Cutter is probably your best bet. I mean, it used to be the Aurora because it's a light freight vehicle with an undercarriage. But the problem with the Aurora is it's a bit fucky to fly, and if you're not too familiar with certain things, its lack of interior, its lack. It doesn't have an internal cargo, or at least if it does, it's very, very minimalistic. And even though it's a pretty decent, look, even though it has the ability for you to see around and whatnot, it still feels a bit restrictive and still feels a bit fucky to fly. So if you're wanting to do something more, aggrandizing, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, we had a look. Then, yeah, there's just no real point. Whereas and also, the only real benefit is that maybe there's a few more weapon mounts, but you're not flying a Cutter or an Aurora to get into combat. The only vessel that you would get to get into combat is the Mustang. And while I will agree that the Mustang is a good vessel for combat, it is the shittest vessel you could possibly get to start Star Citizen with. You don't want, unless you have a particular specific design and philosophy towards how you want to fly in Star Citizen, it is completely pointless getting any kind of dedicated role vessel because you don't know what you want. You're new to Star Citizen. You may have a rough idea as to what you want, but that doesn't mean you know what kind of ship suits you best. And that's the problem. So you want to have a ship that gives you a variety of different options so that you feel like you can make an informed decision later on down the line. But at the moment, oh geez. Yeah, these are really good. This'll do me quite nicely. Just gonna take all of these things and just pop them into the. Just gonna plop them into my backpack and be like, right, guess who's getting all the shit tonight? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I will take the tractor beam attachments and the lifeguard attachments, and we're not going to take the potato, because that's just bad. I will, however, take some of the drinks and water, because, again, free shit is free. I mean, fucking 20 Kruzlocks, come on. 20 of them. That is not common. Right, let's go drive my
Welcome
Vic.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Grey Cat ROC. Yes, please. And now we will retrieve
Vehicles, your vehicle has been delivered to the following
PB01.
phase
Perfect. Right, so there we go. What are you, apart from a problem?
Systems activating. Systems on.
Alright. Oh god. Yep, we got targets. Well, that looks like an AI. I mean, if it's an AI, then I possibly could take it on. I mean, I definitely will, I'll definitely offer a public enemy declared. Mantel. Salvatore Hassan. Okay, so that's weird. Okay. That almost looks like an AI. Well, isn't that fun? It's almost as if the system's not working properly.
Contact.
Right, so this is the first reason why... Okay, this ship... This Vic is getting seriously concerning me. Right. So, driving this Vic into the back of the ROC is a bitch. Look at the kind of crap I have to deal with. You have to be careful... Oh, God. Oh, no. It's that fucking glitch again. Oh, it's that fucking glitch.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Oh, no. I'm getting PTSD from the time... Oh, you're fucking joking. Right, I'm getting worried now. Because the thing is... Yeah, this thing is... I'm a bit concerned now. The main reason why I'm concerned is because this particular thing looks a bit bugged. And if it is bugged, then I'm going to have to destroy it and then reclaim it or whatever before I do anything else. But we'll see. We'll try and do this mining run. But like basically, you may have seen the mining laser being put up into the wrong area. That is such a pain in the fucking ass. I can't even believe it. Like this was, if we're talking about the experiences I had when I first started to try and use the ROC with the Cutlass Black, this was it. Okay, I've got.
Launch complete.
Looks like there's a player. Unless that's AI. Oh, he's engaging him. Might have blown him up. That's good. That'll be... That's good to see.
Landing gear up.
Right, so the next thing we need to do now is check out to see if we can find some things for me to mine, which will be kind of cool. Little first-person mining. Right, so we're about an hour in. And to be fair, we had to spend some time gathering materials, so that's fine. But I also feel like this is a pretty good place. Oh, this could... Oh, okay, it's a big one. Yeah, big rocks. Yeah, it's not too bad. It should be fine. We can... I mean, again, the whole purpose of the stream is just to have some fun and talk and do stuff. So, apparently there's something underneath me that's like bloody kilometers away. Kind of surprised that there's not a ROC salvager at all. But, oh well. Okay, we've got a potential. Could be in the valley. To be fair, I can't really recall if... oh, it's less than 1,000. Yeah, this might be it. This might be it. We might have some good minables. Yes! Brilliant. I'm going to quickly adjust and just have a look at the key bindings for a bit. Scanning. There we go. Right, so how do I use that? Okay. There's a stopwatch option. Okay, vehicle, movie glass. Doesn't show anything. Okay. Flight. White helmet visor, of course. Doesn't show us anything. Power. Yeah. Alright, vehicles, weapon group. Right, well, we'll gather them. Might as well.
Landing gear down. Landing engines offline. Engines online.
Yeah, we might as well.
Launch complete.
Launch complete. Oh, shit. Oh.
Landing complete.
Right. Self status.
Engines offline.
Right, there we go. Was gonna say. Okay, so hopefully this thing will work and we're not gonna have problems, but I'm optimistic. Partly optimistic. Right, let's see what we can do.
Fracturing mode on.
Okay, so we got the mining mode on. Right, so Dolvine. Okay, so it's not that worth it, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, whatever profit we can get is profit. And to be fair, this is just the experience of these things. Right, we need to... Key bindings... Actually, probably should turn that off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to turn the engines off. When... There we go, much better. Just so I don't end up wanting to murderize things. Okay, so... Mining... Mining... And... Right. Toggle... Mining... Slider 1... Slider 2... I wish we could have this. Right, we got to figure out why we can't mine with the mining, unless it's ground Vic. Should be the same. Tell you what, increase, get rid of that as an option, and see if that does anything. I've got this thing enabled. Alright. We'll just have to use the scroll wheel though. I'm annoyed that I can't use the my doohickey now. I don't know why it's not letting me use it. Because like I've got the HOTAS, I got a HOTAS Warthog, and it is functional. It is 100% functional. It's working on at the moment. I've got the power to it and everything, but for some reason it just don't want to fly. It really irritates me. Maybe that might now do it. Ah, there we go. We just have to reset it. Right, okay. There we go. Perfect.
Extraction mode on.
Just take your time. Slowly shift to the left. Doesn't really show how... Oh, no, we do have cargo. That's fine.
Fracturing mode on.
So yeah, this is the reason why I love my HOTAS Warthog. It has got a... Well, the throttle section as well. Because it's got a... I mean, to be fair, the joystick is a really fantastic... the whole thing is a fantastic piece of equipment. And I very much recommend, if you ever play Star Citizen, you might want to consider getting a throttle with a little doohickey on the side. Just for like moments like this where, I'm currently using it to help my mining skills, and it is seriously amazing. The amount of control I have over this, over, left alt and scroll, so much better. And then, of course, there's the added bonus of I have a really good HOTAS system, so if I ever do want to go into flying games again, I got this.
Extraction mode on.
And leave it be. Slowly move to the side. Slowly. Slowly move again.
Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on.
Just currently like trying to wait and then move my thing, because the issue is if you move your extraction laser about, you will end up some of the materials and mining some of the materials that you extract will get yeeted, but like they'll come towards you really quickly, but then they will also then get yeeted into like 700 other directions, which is not really it's not really useful. I will say that. That's a lot of inert material.
Extraction
Okay,
mode on.
and whoop. There's probably going to be a couple of things behind me as well. Slowly but surely, my cargo bay is filling up.
Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on. Mining mode off.
Let's go put this stuff in. So that's a relatively successful endeavor, and we got some materials inside. So boop boop boop, in we go, and another storage. Oh, boop boop boop. There we go. And the next one is in here. Boop boop. There we go. And then another one. Boop boop boop. There's a very nice little looking valley here. Yeah, pretty much perfect for that. So, is there any additional? No. Jeez, this place looks fucked up. To be fair, there are moments where you realize just how big this place is, and then you notice, oh yeah, this is just one planet. Sorry, moon. How much air do I have left? Oh, this thing has got a lot of oxygen time. Jesus. I mean, if we need an oxypen, then I think we'll have stayed out here for a long time. But no, I mean, we're actually pretty good on that one. Infinite oxygen, effectively. I mean, 4 hours worth. That's a pretty good amount. Alright, let's... At least this thing isn't as lightweight as it used to be. I think they've definitely tweaked how this thing handles. Because it used to be a lot more... Like, it was a lot faster. But it also was really skimpy. Though it is jittery still. As, like, ground vehicles go. So, they've definitely tuned the engine a bit so it's less... It's less as intensive as it once was before. And it would appear to be that they've either installed a handbrake versus other things, so... Here we go. So in terms of, like, improvements, I can definitely say this vehicle has got a bit of improvements. Because you can now enjoy the ride of a proper ship. You know, you can actually enjoy... The ground Vic at the moment feels kind of good. It feels heavy. It feels robust. It feels like it's not going to flip out on you. Which is a big plus in my book. So far, it's, you know, for our first particular session, it's proven to be useful, which is nice. Is that a ramp? That looks like a ramp. Yeah, that's got to be a ramp. Look at that. That's a ramp. That is most definitely a ramp. It's not very well placed, but it's a ramp. Really? We're not seeing anything? Alright, let's try and see if we can take off and do some other jazz. Okay. Probably got a big couple of rocks inbound, but we will see. There's another section inside this alleyway. Right, let's see what we got here. Big rocks. Oh no, might be small, might be small. We might be in luck. I can't see them. Like when you go... Yes, there we go. There's another bunch. And, to be fair, this area is a little bit more tricky to land in. I'd say it's probably safer to just land, like, maybe here. There we go. Right, there we go. Let's have a look, see if we can... If this opens up and doesn't cause any problems. Yeah, it should be fine. It's on a bit of a weird angle, but it should be fine to take off and land in. Actually, to be fair, what I should probably do... Probably pop this in here and then... I said, it ain't worth much, but it's something. Open... Actually, probably should just... it's about 50%, so... Yeah, I'll just keep the stuff on my person. There's enough space in this thing... Right, there we go. Sort. Sadly, we can't sort out all the drinks and stuff, but at least if we can organize that stuff. Okay, let's make our way back to base. Happy days.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Right. There you are. What do we got?
Fracturing mode
Ooh, Alpha-Rite. It might be more valuable.
on.
Alright, let's see what we got over this area. Oops.
Warning. Power critical.
Here we go. You always want to make sure that you're out of the red at any point, because if you even stray into the red zone, even if you think it's like, oh, it's only a thimble, it should be fine, it's not. It's really not. You'll end up losing a bunch of stuff and it will fly over the place. So don't try and be sort of a hero at first. Like, get used to using this thing, and then once you... Oh, bollocks. It's going to roll down the hill, isn't it? Well, we're just going to have to mine all of these particular things and then just collect them all at the end. Alright, let's on to the next one. We should probably... I don't know if I can do music in the background for this kind of thing. Like, maybe if I was on Twitch or whatever. Maybe. Yeah, I think if we're mining on the side of the hill, we're going to be looking at, like, at least a couple of whatevers, so... Oh, well. Come on. Easy does it. Easy does it now. And... Oof. And they're all coming down the stairs. Oh, no, not all of them, not all of them. Right, we'll get some extractions going. So at least in that way we can ensure something. We've got about 14 SC, or small SCUs worth. Like, we're not going to be earning much of a profit for this one, obviously. But at the same time, it's like I just want experience with this thing. And I think I'll get that if I use this thing. So there we go.
Fracturing mode on.
And who knows, maybe I might get some Hadanite in the future. I know the reason why I went to this particular territory was that you have more chances of getting Hadanite. Ah, there's one behind. Oh, whoops. Easy does it now. Easy does it. 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 Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Easy does it now. Easy does it. Easy does it. Come on now. There you go. There we go. Zay.
Extraction mode on.
Might as well grab the materials while we can.
Fracturing mode on.
Oh, thank God. I was a bit like, oh no.
Extraction mode on.
Because, like, if you get the... Oh,
Fracturing mode on. Extraction mode on.
Another benefit is I can mine and have a drink at the same time, which is really nice with this particular item. But here you go. So a little gander at that, and easy does it. Easy does it. I got nothing to. Well, they're turning us into monsters. Plop, plop, plop. Turning us into fire. Turning us into monsters. It's all bizarre. It's all bizarre. It's all bizarre. Bum bum. Pacify. There you are. There you are. Doesn't make sense to you, but it won't be long. It's kids with guns. Kids with guns. Easy does it, easy does it. They got nothing to do. Well, they're turning us into a monster. Blah, 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 blah. Turning again to fire. Turn us into monsters. It's all bizarre. It's all bizarre. There we go.
Extraction mode on.
Where do you think you're going, motherfucker? There we go. Right, so we're just going to quickly gather up all the rocks in this particular sector and then head to the next area. I'm actually quite glad that we were able to get some rocks, because I was a bit worried we were going to be flying around and not being able to get a single thing, you know? It's just, yeah, like, it is quite, oh, they just dropped. But no, like, it is quite nice and sort of soothing at the same time. I will say this. In comparison to the previous times I used to try and mine with the ROC, it's been pleasant so far. Like, the issue I had, well, the problems that were prevalent, like the most prevalent in this thing, were as follows. You had the ROC was very light. Like, its power to weight ratio was ridiculous, so you could skip around like a billy hoe, and it was ridiculous. Let's back up a bit. So, like, whenever you were wanting to do any kind of driving around the terrain, you ended up having to just hope that the environment that you were on was suitable and flat enough to be able to manage all of that crap. The biggest, the most frustrating thing was the fact that as you were, when driving around, was driving over uneven terrain, and you were unable to, like, if you turned a bit too hard, or if you caught clipped into something, like you just a little rock as you're driving through whilst you're driving the ROC, no pun intended, basically clips your vehicle and you end up flipping over, and there's no like Halo Warthog style flip option for your ground Vic. So for the ROC, it's stuck there, and whatever cargo may be inside it, you might as well just go into the back and just grab that shit and abandon all hope. I think now, because we've got the
Mining mode off.
I think now that we've got the tractor beams, it's not so horrible. But at the same time, it still is pretty horrendous. You know, let's see how this thing fares. Oh, okay. So this thing does travel a bit fast, but it's not, like, quick, which I'm honestly quite happy about. Because, again, it was horrible. Seriously. Like, I like this new version of the ROC. I mean, okay, engine being really loud is one thing, and this, okay. And it's a bit juddery, but, like, so far it's doing quite well. Oh, God. Now it's just the impracticality of using the fucking Cutlass Black. It's a thing it can't do very well. Yeah, you are... Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Cutlass Black I just don't think is very suitable for the ROC mining. That's why I love the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie, while it's bigger, sure, is so much easier to drive in and out of. I really wish they would change the design of the Cutlass Black, or at least adjust the design of the Cutlass Black, so that it doesn't have such an awkward fucking engine cargo bay.
Engines online.
Might not be detected.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Okay. Okay, I'm thinking the 2 targets to my 12 are probably big rocks, which obviously we can't really do much with. Yeah, there's the big rocks, and yeah, another big rock. So, not really able to do anything with that, sadly. But hey ho, you know, at least it's. Oh, this could be hopeful. Could be hopeful. Could be hopeful. Yes! Perfect. Once again, we have ourselves a little nice location, and on the side in the canyonways as well, which is wonderful. Only downside I'm seeing is... Well, I need to inspect the cargo bay, but this looks like a pretty decent locale. Alright, let's have a look-see. What am I seeing here? Yeah, I'd say it's safe enough. Downside is those rocks. They're all going to be falling down the side of the mountain here, so I think we're probably going to have to be a bit careful how we mine this, or we're just going to have to, like... We're just going to have to, like... damn. I got lucky with that time. But yeah, it's so far, it looks like we're going to have to be a bit... Oops.
Systems activated.
Shit.
Systems on.
Shit.
Mining mode off.
That was the problem. Hit the wrong button.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll... Right, where were those rocks? Ah, there they are. But yeah, they are on the side of the bloody mountain. Jesus. Well, canyon. Right. Am I struggling for power? Jesus. Am I really going to have to fight my way up here? Looks like it. Alright, let's see if we can get some power up. I think we can probably get up that little passage to the side there. Yeah, this is actually kind of a struggle for the thing to get up. This is intriguing news. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck. Come on. Get up there, you little bitch. I know you can do it, my lover. Oh, you motherfucker. Of course, if we flip this, we're fucked. Can we at least try and get up the side of the mountain? See, this makes me wonder if the DS actually has some real reasons for being valid here. Because, like, obviously, the one benefit is that if we do get stuck on the side of the mountain, I mean, this is where having the first person might be applicable. Oh god. Is this the kind of thing that I might need to, like, maybe go... Oh. Yeah, is this the kind of thing that I might need to go up for? Oh, good lord, really? Come on. There you go. Any incline, it just struggles. It's got no power whatsoever. Whoa! Yeah, it's not got much ground. Alright, looks like I'm going to just have to rely on this and then get the engines up. And... cut the engines. Okay, so we got we at least have that stuff, and that's Aphorite. Looks like we're going to have to just rely on the... Yeah, looks like we're going to have to rely on first-person mining. Jesus. Yeah, this is on the side of the bloody mountain. Okey-doke. Is there any way I can get like a lead up? Because I'm Skyriming this mountain quite nicely. There's no easy way for me to get up here, is there? Or at least, I'd have to drive quite a distance before I could. There's going to be a problem, isn't it? Unless... Okay, let me just have a look-see. Because I reckon if I was in the ROC DS, I'd probably... Like, this is a scenario, actually, that perfectly illustrates why the ROC DS may be superior in this regard. Let me have a look-see. Because... this might be the place. Oh, I don't know. I think it could get up that hill, but then... maybe. Maybe. Because the thing is, what I could do is I could just basically... If I can get up here, then all I need to do is just slowly roll down the hill. Yeah, we probably shouldn't jump this, because it's probably going to do my legs no good. Whee! Low grav planets still have grav. Oh, I'm getting like fucking... Oh, I've played Icarus too long, and my whole system's just like I'm hearing the horrible sound of the engine as I hit the sound of the game world, and I'm just like, I'm gonna kill myself. No. Oh. Right. I can show you the world right inside of my ROC. Right. Right, we're going to try and see if I can find a way around. And see if we can perhaps find, like, a better place to go to mine. And that way then maybe we should be able to find out. Because again, the main important thing here is if we can try and do this mining thing. But if not, then this will be a good, well, reason as to why the ROCDS may perhaps be superior. Because if we have minables on the side of a mountain that I just can't touch because, you know, it's too steep of a mountain, like any relatively reasonable, you know, climbing thing, you'd think this particular vehicle would be suited for, but it turns out no. And, you don't like it, do you? No. No. It's not a cave. Have I discovered a cave? Can't be. No, it's not. I was going to say, if that was a cave entrance, I would have lost my shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This could be something that could potentially be beneficial. I mean, the main thing is, all I want to do is just roll across the mountain. I want to roll down the hill. And then... Oh, God. Oh, this thing is bouncy. It's not as heavy in terms of like handling. It definitely is bouncy, and if I have to be careful when driving. Like, I know if I am too quick and I roll into a bad position, I could easily flip this thing. I definitely feel that this Vic is designed to flip. Come on. Yeah. Come on. So it does make me wonder how much better the ROC DS is. Because the thing is, again, there's been a number of years since I last attempted to do some serious mining with this Vic. Plus, oh, really? Even on these small hills? Okay, it looks like if we try and use the old turn left and right trick, that tends to work. It shouldn't, but it does. Or at least if I maintain a certain amount of momentum. Come on. It's only a small hill. Come on. Oh, good lord, this thing's bad for this. Seriously? Come on, are you serious? No, oh, for fuck's sake. This thing is so terrible for the hills. Any relative bump in the road that isn't slightly small, this thing pants like an old fucker wanting to go upstairs. Good lord, this thing's bad now. At least for hill climbing. Like, flat terrain, sure, this thing can handle it, but I think anything close to an indent and this thing starts to wheeze. I don't know if that's intentional for this thing to be like this, but this definitely provides a strong case for why... Oh, for fuck's sake, we were so close! I'm genuinely unable to get up this hill, am I? It's such a gradual incline. Like, I can run up here. And, like, I'm sure if I was in such things as an not ROCDS, if I was in such vehicles... Oh, hello. We might have cracked it. We may have cracked it. Yes, we did. Yes, there we go. We cracked it. We did it. Took a bloody age to do so, but we did it. Alright. How much oxygen do I have left? Okay. Still got enough. Right. Now, where is the pix? Right, so it's not over here, isn't it? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's beyond this thing. So, I'll need to drive over to here. And where's the... Oh, no, I'm way off course. Right, okay. Yeah, I was just saying, I am way off course. This is, yeah, this is really far away. I'm in the wrong location. Right, okay. Well, to be fair, that's a pretty notable fault in the ROC. Is its its lack of ability to incapability to handle any sort of hilly terrain. So that's definitely a mark against it, because obviously if we get further or future, bits of rocks and stuff that are on the side of a hill or anything like that, then I'm going to be in a case of I might be in a position where I'm like, you know what, I can't mine this because it's too steep. Right, this is steep. I'm gonna have to really be careful how I do this. If I can turn the engine off, perhaps. But I mean, all I need to do is just get into position and then just turn the engine off. I mean, the thing is, it's not as. The thing is, it's not so much the case that I'm unable to do shit now. Right. Okay. Ease into it. Ease into it. Oh shit! Ah! Crap! Oh! Oh, you've got to be joking me! I'm just gonna watch the playback of that. God damn it! Oh, you fucking. Oh. It's so frustrating, isn't it? I'm really getting. Oh, God fucking damn it! Right. Unfortunately, I may have to admit defeat here and say that this is unmindable because it's on the side of a hill, and apparently my shit can't handle hills. We'll try one more time. This time to just see if we can get close. I'm not asking to like be able to mine everything, but if we can get close. Right, and stop. There we go. No! Oh my god. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Nope, it can't. We're going to have to just abandon this area. We can't mine here. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. That really fucking sucks. But it's a very strong point against the ROC. You cannot mine in an area where there's a hill because we can't do it. And I don't think we can mine first person either, so that sucks. But it's something that I know I can. That's a point against the ROC, isn't it? God damn it. Oops. No! Fuck! This stupid fucking glitch. Fucking hate this stupid glitch. Why do you need to be yeeting yourself into the fucking ship?
Systems activating. Systems on.
This is why I hate the ROC in this bloody ship. I'm probably doing so much damage internally because of the stupid nature of this stupid ship. I'm having to manually look down and be like, right, do not touch the power button. This is what damages the ship. Right. Safe and secure, if not slightly damaging to my vessel. Right, we definitely will need to yeah, so all that effort for, unfortunately, not that much gain. Because, sadly, we can't mine here. It's just too difficult for my ROC to handle. Which is surprising. I would have thought the ROC had more power in it, but I guess not. Are we right next to Shubin? So I might go to Shubin, just quickly to repair. Fuel, maybe, but really it's just a repair. There's a few other ships there as well, but I'm going to be primarily focusing on... I'm starting to see a bit... to be fair, we're starting to see a few of these ships more often now. There we got... what we got there? Bit of a landing party going on. You've got a... I can't tell. Oh, a Corsair! With a few other ships in tow. Doesn't look like anyone's occupied this vessel yet. Or at least if there is anyone inside, I can't tell. I'm just checking to see if there's any life in it. No, it doesn't look like it. Because I'm just going to try and kind of sneak onto the landing bay. And that's someone's... Oh, shit. Right. Thank you, server, for catching up. Thank the fucking Emperor I didn't want to... Someone obviously needs to learn how to land a thing like that. Is that ship destroyed? And it looked like it is. What is that? What is that? It almost looks like an eclipse. But obviously not so much the case. Oh look, there's a little there's a person. I'm just like trying to figure out where to land. I don't think I can get anywhere landing here wise. Right, yeah, we're gonna have to just abandon this landing zone as well. Fucking hell. I'm like, people are being muppets around the area, so we might as well just abandon the zone. Oh, that's beautiful, that is. That's a beautiful shot. About 5 kilometers distance. Sounds like a plan. If we're lucky, it's some ground minables, but it might also be some big rocks as well, which, judging from the terrain, I'm gonna go with big rocks. Oh, maybe it's still... Oh, no, it might be... No, it's a big rock. God damn it. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to be so free. And you can hear the voice in your sing. Na 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 na. Uh-oh. Contacts where? Up above? Don't look, don't talk, don't interact. Just mind your own. I ain't seen shit for dick, and I will not risk my ship for such. I don't see anything. Looks like he buggered off, which is fine by me. Are we approaching any particular location? No? Good. Clear. know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, hi. Who's gonna drive you home? Son of a bitch. Tonight. That's a really good place to mine. Like, that looks really cool. But it's irritating because it's like, I want to go for mine. Right, big rocks. Big rocks, so no. Ooh, that was a smooth transition. That was wonderful. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Right, there's a whole bunch of zones here which will hopefully give us a bit of useful stuff. Okay, give me the quick stuff. Okay, so that's a no-go for that one. That's a massive field. If I was in a prospector, I'd be wetting myself right about now. Oh, could we be lucky? Unlikely, but you never know. You know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. I think I've been there already. Oh, hi. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Alright, let's explore a little bit further, shall we? And let me guess, big rock. Oh, might not be big rock. Maybe small rock. Yes, it's small rock! And it's flat ground, which means we can do it. Happy days for us. That's the fucking songs in my head. God damn it. Fan Dabby Doby. That is officially a location I can mine. Does make me wonder though if once I get the Valkyrie into position. Right, you better not fuck up and destroy my shit. Swear to God. To be fair, this will be a good opportunity to test out what kind of shit it's like in the thing. I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to just base all of my experience on like whether or not I think the ROC is a shit mining vehicle based on one mining event. I think I'm probably going to need to do multiple mining runs on this thing if we are to be anywhere near successful. But at the same time... Whee! You know you can't go on. That looks like a mineable. Ow.
Extraction mode.
Okay, once again it's off alright, but you know what? It's fine. I will happily utilize that feature.
Fracturing mode on.
You know, we're not going to earn much money from this, of course, but still, it's something.
Warning. Power critical.
Come on. There we go. Alright, that's the first amount. Next amount inbound. Alright, so the next amount... Oh, God, only 50%. Not good. But to be fair, this will be fine. If it wasn't for the fact that we were doing minables on the ground, it would be like ridiculous, but nope. We will need to probably find, probably what I will do when we wrap this thing up, like not this particular mining run, because I don't think we've not filled up the container here, but like
Extraction mode on.
just to make it easier on the server. Here we go. But no, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably, given the amount of time it's going to take just to fill up this bloody thing, it's probably going to be a case of it's going to be the one run for us. And while I think we're going to earn probably a reasonable amount of cash, maybe not hugely profitable, because again, it's not like the it's not like Hadanite. Like Aphorite and Dolvanine are like one of the lesser valuable things around. You know, they are common after all, but at least it's one of those things that when you know you've got it, at least you feel like, yeah, this is some good shit, you know.
Fracturing mode on.
And to be fair, we're making some good value of it. And you know, even if there's it's not that much in value, a shitload of Aphorite is still a shitload of Aphorite. So you know. Oh, happy days. Okay. He be gone. Okay, so ease into it, ease into it. There we go, there we go. Okay. Okay, so hop over to this machine. See if we can get this going. We're about almost halfway there, so I'd say this particular run, this particular section of rocks may in fact prove to be quite filling. I don't think it'll fill us up completely, but it might put us in over the. It'll definitely put us over 40%, 50%, and it might put us into the early 60s, maybe. Who knows?
Extraction mode on.
I can't see the rocks. Oh god. And the lighting just completely faded. Here you go. Oh, almost. It's just... Yep, there we go. Over the 50% mark. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling the mining head might not take everything, which kind of sucks. We're actually putting quite a lot back into this thing. So, I mean, we got 34 SCU, or 31 SCUs, or CSCUs worth of cargo. Okay, so we're going to have to reverse up for that one. That's fine.
Fracturing mode on.
Right, let's see how this fares. Easy does it, 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 and boop. Good shit. Increase the charge level.
Feel the power of my beautiful laser coursing through your veins, hoping you to fracture. I will then get your innards and sell them for a shitty profit because I am a miner.
I am a dwarf and I'm mining, so I am a citizen and I'm mining some more. Miney, miney, ore. Miney, miney, ore. I am a citizen and I'm mining the ore. Miney, miney, ore. Mining and ore. Born underground, suckered from a teacher's stern, sin man of earth, the earth is in our family home. I think that's how it goes. And made of iron, stealing our bones. I haven't heard that song in yonks, to be fair. I need to redo that one. Born underground, suckered from a teacher's stern, sin in the earth, doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're at like 51. Okay, so we're looking at about maybe. Yeah, so we're definitely entering the realms of the getting close to our quota.
Fracturing mode on. Extraction
See, the
mode
thing is, the
on.
benefit when it comes to mining, at least in first person, is that unlike mining on ships and other likes, you have to deal with the factor of going through a refinery station. So you'll easily fill up your cargo decks a little quicker, and then you have to then balance the whole grabbing materials and shit.
Mining mode off.
Right. Now let's be careful and drive in very resourceful like. I would like to know how the fuck I got stuck. Jesus Christ. Yeah, driving into this thing is painful every single time. Like, if I was ever to, I really don't get why people think this is a good idea. Like, driving into the back of a Cutlass Black with a fucking ROC is such a pain in the arse. It's untrue. See, good opportunity to perhaps, good opportunity to perhaps partake in a Oxy pen. Grab one of them. There you go. So that's that sorted. We got oxygen back into our system. Haven't had one of those in a while. And I think it's also a good opportunity to have my character have a bit of a quick break and grab some food and shit. Oh my god, the cruise flow is amazing. Seriously? I don't even need to... Yeah, I don't even need to, like, do whatever. This is ridiculous. Yeah, look at that. 38 nutrition and 38 hydration and 30 nutrition. Seriously. Right. I'm no litter bug. So, get my helmet back on. We're all good. Ship in Bristol fashion. Yep, good. Right. We will get ourselves set up for this particular op. Right. Let's take off. So we know that that's a no-go, so let's have a look at the left. We need to make sure that we're above the ground as much as possible, because I can't see it now. This is the downside and the risks of flying. Can't actually see the ground. Now, is it going to be rocks or is it going to be big stuff? Oh, that's a bit too fast. Might be in luck. It may not. Oh, no, it's not. We are not in luck because they've got the big rocks. So, something's over there. Let's have a look, shall we? You never know. Something might be there. It's also kind of handy to keep aware on like how close you are to the ground, because the altimeter is all does, you know, it'll do the job, but at the same time it's like, yeah, we probably don't want to risk like getting caught out with that. No, you son of a bitch! Oh, fuck you, Star Citizen. Fucking 30k. Son of a bitch. Yeah, current location. All I'm hoping is that the stuff that's in my gear and jazz is in my... like, if the station is... yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm hoping that my inventory is good. I mean, to be fair, this is possibly a good opportunity for me to have, like, a break for a few minutes whilst I go get some stuff. But at the same time, it's like, son of a bitch. Just... son of a bitch. Because it just means that, you know, I might have just lost out on some profit as well, which really sucks. Fucking 30Ks, I swear to God. I'm looking for, like, the thing is, there's actually supposedly a fix for that at some point in the future, which sounds optimistic, I realize, but, like, apparently it's some kind of recalibration, reevaluating layer, something beginning with R, and it basically, what it does is it allows the server that has issues or crashes or whatever to be, well, it fixes it, basically. It doesn't cause any issues like that. So, right. Now, the question is, did it save my gear? Like, if it saved what I had on my person, then that would be fine. And it does look like it saved all the shit on my person. So, in a sense, I basically can just... I can actually just transfer all this shit over. Yeah, so I can actually put this shit away. Okay, well, that's... one good thing to come out of this entire endeavor, is that at least I can now transfer between the two. But it does kind of seem a bit like a stretch for that one. Okay, I probably should just move all rather than... yeah. Sustenance. Right, grab that. Actually, probably, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you, grab you. Grab you because that's like 3 drinks worth. Grab you. Grab you. So that's multiple drinks plus some of these dudes as well, which is fine by me. Then all of you can be moved into here. Yeah, that works. And then I'll split off. Right. You will be fucking stacked, I swear to God. Right. Jesus Christ. Nice. Jesus Christ. That's actually quite a lucky haul, mate. Jesus. I'm just looking at the chat now. Right, the question is, does my Cutlass Black need to be called in? Yeah. Oh no, it's retrieve. I thought I had to claim. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Okay. If it is as good as it says it is, I can take a moment just to go get myself a cup of coffee and then kind of cheer. Because if it is that case, where all of the shit that I had in my vessel is now here, then this is a good thing. And I can be like, oh, there's the ROC! Oh, that's fantastic news. Okay, I'm happy now. At first I thought we were about to have a bad day. But no, the ROC worked. It saved the data. It's parked in an awkward spot. I am happy. Right. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. So, yeah, no, that's fine. Let's take a moment to... yeah, let's take a moment to... just... Yeah, I'm going to go grab myself a cup of coffee. So, BRB for a few minutes whilst I go grab myself a cup of coffee. Boink. And I shall return. Should I just take my headset off rather than do anything else? So, BRB. I shall be as quick as I can. all the noise we can. Right. There we go. And I'm gonna need to like get new headphone thingies as well, which sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get replacement ones because I don't think this thing clips, does it? Or if it does, I'm gonna need to like get some glue or whatever. Doesn't look like it, does it? Alright, we'll have to figure out something else. It's basically the earpieces around, you know, the headrest comfort thingies. Unfortunately, they are starting to fall off. The left side has completely fallen off, and the other side is in the process of falling off. So it's going to be one of those things where I'm like, you know, probably going to have to look into either getting some kind of adhesive to keep it in, or some other sort of process. But there you go. Right. Right. So we're going to keep going for a little bit longer until I can at least get the. Just so we can make sure that the okay.
You are clear to launch.
Just so until we can get like guarantees to here we go. Right. And away we lift. Lift, 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 and done. Right, do a little bit more mining. I'd say we want to try and fill up the, you know, we want to actually try and fill the thing up as much as we can, really.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, let's have a look, see. Right, we have arrived. Just took the opportunity to have a sandwich as well. Oh, we can go to the Baker Yard. That's on the other side though. Oh, give this a bash. Might be profitable location to mine. You never know. Oh, looks like Brios has got a hacker. Oh. Right. Let's see. Might be something we can do, whatever. Took off, then fell out the sky. I took off in my M2, came under fire, hit cruise. services. I got our player timed out. And then cannot send data error. Intriguing. Got back in the annoying little ship trying to take my shields. So it could possibly be that there's a hacker somewhere, which is a little concerning. Might try and not bug out per se, but like it's something to be aware of. I mean, come on, why would you hack Star Citizen? Okay, big rocks over there. Is there a... So is this the location? Yeah, it looks like it. To be fair, this could be a thing we could mine in first person, actually. Oh, hello. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and land this thing without having the lights on, just because obviously...
Engines offline.
See what happens? Come on. Please don't do this to me, game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't need you to do this, Camille. Come on. Right. I'm going to turn off the chat because that's a bit risky now. Okay, so... I'm going to be a bit careful. I'm only going to go inside and have a little look around. Then we're going to bail. Why would you want to sleep in here there's no breathable atmosphere? I couldn't imagine a worse place to be. Oh, damn. What's that for, right? That's a proper echo as well. Doorvine. More stuff. It's a shame we can't... I'm going to test something. Can I? I'm going to try and do something. Try and do something. Headset, modifier, VoIP audio 90. Yes, there we go. See if that does anything. If it is activating something. I mean, I know I mentioned about the whole... yeah, I can't have anything useful. But, like... maybe if I have, like, a button press or something like that as a key binding. Let me think. Keybinds. Afterburner, infantry. Oh, no. On foot. Modifier. Proximity only. Left alt and numpad plus. Really? Oh, EM2. That works. Meh. Meh. Ah, damn. I don't think it's going to let me do that. That's alright. Alright. Get in. That's Hadnite. I'm taking some of that. That's a profit. Dude, this is well nice. Get in. Shame there's not an extractor mode in this thing. Or is there? Maybe if I do this. That's something. There is an interaction. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Right. So, we'll mine a little bit here. And then we'll, and then we'll make our way back upstairs and, you know, continue the mining. Shame there's not another person here, because otherwise it would be really cool that we can, like, you know, talk and shit, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Well, it's a shame that you can't hear your own voice in this game. Uh-oh. Get in. Easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Pop that in there. useful thing about this whole thing is that, well, I suppose the one benefit about that 30k also was the fact that, you know, we can now go into this area and grab as much as we want, really, because there's, with the exception of, like, a couple of things, there's actually not a lot of, there's a lot of room we have available to us, which I quite like. I think that's a pretty solid bit of, not perfect. So there we go. Ooh, store. Good times. Let me see. Is there any other... Ooh, yeah, there is. And to be fair, having the Hadanite being available is very, very nice. It's a very... Hadanite is one of the better... is one of the more valuable materials out there. Though, supposedly, there is a material or mineable on Daymar, which is very rare. Like, we're talking super, ultra, mega rare, but, like, is the most valuable thing you'll find. Like, holy shit, you'll earn a fuck ton of money on this. Which... Come on. Oh, that's one of the plants. Oh, there's Crusader. Right, we're good. I wasn't too sure. Right. We got a couple rocks of Hadanite, which is nice. So why did they close this place down, is my question. Because, like, there must be a reason. If it's a mine that was closed down, there's got to be, like, some kind of thing for it. Though, to be fair, this kind of reminds me of something years ago. Like, way back when I was doing more BSI, like, ops-related stuff, there was I think it was when the caves had been recently introduced as well. This feels very familiar as a cave. This feels very fucking familiar as a cave. I remember being here. Oh my god, it is! It is the place! This is the place! Oh my Jesus Christ. This is actually the place. How many years has it been? Yeah, there it is! Oh my god. Right, okay. So, for context, basically, years ago... Oh, this looks like Hadanite. Indeed it be. Yeah, so for context, this, when the cave systems first came out in Star Citizen, when caves first came out in Star Citizen, this was like, we did a sort of a King of the Hill-esque style training op where we were training to fight in close quarter scenarios, because at the time I used to be part of the Marine 200th, I used to be part of the BSI Marine Corps, which is basically the foot soldiers. And one of the And one of the training ops we did, we were basically doing an op for getting... oh, this is wonderful. We were doing an op for getting... So we were doing a training op to teach people, like, it was a training op to sort of how to become a little bit more cohesive in underground combat. And it was one of the first few times that we were, I'd ever been inside a cave in Star Citizen. And it was really good. It was a really fun experience. Apparently, although sadly it didn't work for me at the time, when we first went into the cave, some of the guys were using the VoIP system to play I'm a Barbie Girl, which apparently was terrifying in some regards, because you could hear this echo, like you could hear faint, the sounds of Barbie Girl being played. You're just like, oh god. It really brought in the immersion factor, if you will, and fear. So, yeah. I always feel edgy in the cave. I mean, in Star Citizen especially, because like you don't really want to get yourself lost in one of these places, especially if you don't know where the hell you're going. Oh, jeez, yeah. Besides, we have a mission to do. I've got a ship outside and... Okay, so that looks like... Is that a flare? Yeah, it's a pink flare. Yeah. Well, we know where we're going after this. I know how to get out, so it's just one of those. Okay, so... Is that a Hadanite? That looks like Hadanite. Let's get this stuff sorted. And to be fair, this will be a good sort of haul. Right, well, what I'll do is I'll go a little bit. I'll do a little bit more exploration in this sector, and then of getting the Hadanite, and then I'll pop off this area and try and see if I can get some more minables on the ground. Because at least then I can. Oh. Come on, 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 come on. Nice, nice, nice. Hold the line. There you go. There we go. And then this stuff will be quite good for storage. And this will also get me a decent money back. Store. And I could see some over there as well. Yeah, I could see you. You blame me for being suspicious. Right, grab you. Grab more. Okay. See if I can get right in. Actually, could I not also just grab this, customize, put this... Oh, bollocks. I forgot to... I don't have the thing on me, do I? Because I'm a muppet. Christ. Okay. I think I'll just... Yeah, I'll just have to accept that I've lost that one. It sucks that I can't get that, but it's fine. I would rather, not put myself in a bad position. Okay. Hello. Are you Hadanite? I think you are. I think you are. Yes, you are. Beautiful. Right. Are we going to get so much out of this? Very happy. Again, I am really curious as to why this particular place is... Right, so... Right. And that. Just go bump. And grab. Couple on grab. And over you. And dump but right. And store you. Ba-dum. And grab you. And store. Perfect. Right. This might just be an alternate way of getting back up. In which case, that's good. Right, and then you... Oh, hello. Are you had night? I do believe you are. No, you're half alright. Really? Okay. I will not judge. Oh, hello. Right, so we're now in a different zone, which is fine. It's not... We're going to have to be careful. I mean, we're only a few meters below. Half right, okay. Is there a reason, though, why this place was closed down? Are lootable around here, perhaps? Oh, there is. Let's see what's inside. Prota, Dolvine, Quick Flare. Oh, damn. We got some free mineable stuff, which is dope. Oh, it's a way through. Okay. And there's some trees with some weird alien molecules and shit into them, which... Because obviously the fact that there used to be life on this planet is kind of freaky enough. Let alone the concept that there might be more life on it. There we go. Right, so once we've done this one, I'm going to make my way back, just because obviously we're now entering the realms of we could get fucked. So let's quickly gather up what materials we have of this place and go, yep, this has been a very exciting adventure. We need to get the fuck out. Perfect. And then obviously we need to again find... I think to be safe, I'll probably grab like... I'll probably head over to the nearest mining facility and sell the stuff that I've got there, just so that way we can ensure the... Just so that I can ensure that there's some profit in this. Because again, the main intention of this particular stream is not so much gathering materials, not so much getting the profit in mining, but more in the sense of like, we need to... More in the sense that we need to... get experience using the ROC whilst mining. So this is just a good opportunity for me to get some practical experience with the thing. Oops. No, I don't want to inspect it. I can... You know, I get fucking paranoid sometimes because it feels like it feels like something's alive down here, and I'm about to be the first player to fucking find out, you know? Which I don't want to be the case. I want to be the second player to find out, you know, the one who survives and tells the tale. That's my story on how I find the first, you know, my first... Fucking give me my gun, you piece of shit game. Alright. I'd say let's bail. Like... Is that Hadanite? Oh, fuck me. No, we probably should be going... somewhat. How much carry capacity do I have left? Not much. Right. Last one. Right, so, yeah. We need to get this done. But no, like, I know that in some point in the future, we're going to get aliens. Like, aliens are going to be a thing in this game, and we're going to have to learn how to deal with them. I really am not looking forward to that. Not in an actual, I actually really don't want to encounter aliens kind of thing. And when I say aliens, I probably should say natural wildlife, perhaps. Maybe I should say wildlife rather than aliens, because, like, aliens I want to encounter. You know, the Banu, the Xi'an, the Tavaran, they are fantastic, and I'm really curious to see them. The Vandal as well, though that's more just because I want to kill an alien than, you know, anything else along that line. So, you know, reasons. But no, the... Oh, are they poking through the hole? They are as well. Yeah, so like in terms of am I able to like approach him perhaps from a different angle? I mean, that's like 2 right there that I can't get unless like, can I? Bollocks to it. Right, let's get out of here. How deep does this go? Oh, not that deep. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, so that's how I can get back up if I fell down. Is there a reason for that being there? No. Okay, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. We're only 100 meters underground, but it feels like we're deeper. Right, so here we're climbing. Yes, because we came. Yes, this is where we came from. Yes, because now we need to go through here. Yes, up through here. Yep, perfect. Okay, yeah, we're climbing out. We're good. We're on our way out. We're heading the right way. And then I think it was a left. Yep, it was a left here, and then through here. Yep, through the gap into the hole. Yep, the really echoey hole. Then it was... There it is. Yep, there it is. Get ourselves out of here. There we go. There we go. We're getting out of this fucking joint and some. Jump. Jesus Christ, that's fucking loud. Come on, let me get out. Let me get out. Get me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, Jesus Christ, I fucking hate it. Jesus Christ. I feel so much better. Seriously, I honestly hate that. That was really horrifying. I'm not I'm not claustrophobic by any means, but the fear that something might be there, even though I know it doesn't, even though I know there's nothing there because it's... Huh, okay. I'll need to be careful when reversing out. Right, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to now go to the place and just get myself some... Right, there we go. Oh. Like, the thing is, I know there's nothing there. I know that I'm being paranoid, but that doesn't stop me from feeling like there's feeling the terror of thinking that there's something there. Garden, no. No, where's the old Schuben mine? Ah, there it is. Nope. 180. Yeah, I bailed. Fucking arseholes camp in that region. Whew. Right, no, we're not out of the woods yet. Right, head over to Yella. Okay. I think I'll just head over to right. Okay. I think hopefully that will be safe enough. Is there a mining station or some kind of outpost that allows me just to safely sell the items that I sold? Aid shelter. Aid shelter, no. What about you? Aid. You. Afterlife, no. You. Connors, no. Com array, no. Research outpost, no. Mining outpost, there we go. And hopefully this area isn't going to be having any things to deal with. Hopefully. I'm a little bit edgy because of the potential of being fucked over, but As long as I'm careful, I should be fine, hopefully. I mean, we're heading towards yellow, of all places, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's got fucking Grimhex on it, isn't it? Yeah, it's Grimhex. It's the closest thing to fucking Grimhex. But if we can keep a relative height on that. Right, do we have Crusader at least? Yes, I do. Good, okay. I'm gonna be cautious and approach it. Okay. Okay. We'll need to be careful, but hopefully I can... Right, no armistice zone. A little concerning. But I'm hoping I can sell my items. Just get in and get out as soon as possible. Like, as much as it would be horrible to lose this ship with the ROC in tow, the money that I can potentially lose as a result of this is vastly more concerning. So if I can quickly get rid of this, if I can sell this, then I will be much more appreciative of it. Is this a trading post? Can I trade here? I'm hoping I can. God, my stomach fucking lurched when I saw the red signs. Like, when I got a gut feeling. I'm like, there's gonna be someone at bloody that location, isn't there? And it turned out I was right. Unfortunately. Right, where's the... Oh, fuck's sake, really? It's not a... Oh, hang on. No, it is. It is. I can sell. I can sell. I can sell. Please let me something I can sell. Right, sell. Yes, I do. I can actually sell that. So, select location. Cutlass black. Right, I'm going to go see if I can transfer that stuff into the cargo and then make my way back. So I can actually sell it, which is good. I just need to transfer it into my my ship. Which makes sense. Yeah, my stomach fucking lurched when I saw that. I was like, oh, you've got to be fucking joking. Like, after all that shit. Right, move all. Fantastic. Right, local. Oh, no, not local. Personal vehicle. Right, there we go. Right. So now if we double time it and get into position, we should hopefully be able to sell this and then... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me sell this shit. Right. Sell. Cutlass. Black. There we go. So Alpha-Rights. Max out. So we have about 57k, so 152 units. And it's worth yeah, so it's worth 152 per unit. So that's a pretty reasonable amount. So if we sell that. Okay, so we got profit, but not enough. Okay, looks like we're stuck on that one, but... Right. Well, the most important part of the sale has taken place, but now I need to basically find a place to sell them. I'm thinking the only real place we can sell them is perhaps on planet side. Maybe. Which kind of sucks. At least this, I think it is. Just seems a bit weird that the most we've gotten out of it is for some reason not selling. But at least I can feel slightly relaxed now. I'm like, yes, it's not super safe, but it is safer, and I can at least get some profit towards that. Though to be fair, it looks like the whole mining. Although to be fair, it looks like I'm going to be stuck in this particular thing for a bit. Hang on, can I actually? Oh, no. I'm going to have to, like, open up these doors or something like that and then just hop across the other side. Yeah, I might actually have to do that. I might genuinely be stuck here. I'll need to take off, and then, yeah, I'm going to have to, like, take off, land near the zone or something like that, and then be able to... Right, because I want to like I want to fix my shit up and then move it across, but obviously, but yeah. So at least we now know we can get that stuff sorted. So I'd say that today's been a pretty, you know, for the first session. I would say it's been a pretty profitable lesson and pretty virtual. I think it's been a profitable session, given the. Right, that should hopefully be. Okay, so then this then heads over to here. Right. I'm just gonna need to fuck around and maybe find a way of jumping from that little reserve thing. Or can I just... Sometimes it's the simple things that get us out of problems. Yeah, it's the simple things. Don't overcomplicate it.
Systems on.
Shit. Oh, God. I swear to God, I think even if I just take the ROC out, I'm not going to take the fucking Cutlass Black for it. Because, seriously, it is a ball ache having to negotiate around this thing. If you can, just get a fucking Valkyrie. Like, the Cutlass Black is fine and all for, like, some things, but fuck trying to use this thing for a mining. I think the next session is just going to be get yourself a fucking Cutlass. Like, the thing is, if you're wanting to seriously dedicate yourself some time to ground mining, because obviously it's a lot fucking cheaper if you just want to get yourself... It's a lot cheaper if you just get yourself a prospector or a... Right. We'll see if we can get to Seraphim Station and sell the remaining materials, and I think that'll be a good place to wrap up today's stream. So, I'd say we've done good. I'd say today's been a rather... I said, today's been a profitable lesson adventure, and I'm definitely feeling like there's been some good progression made. The only problem I will say... Well, okay, so the things that I've noticed so far, at least in the first thing, so on the positives, right? Actually, no, we'll do cons first, and then the positives make it sound better. So, negative-wise, we found that the ROC has a problem with the power system right now, where if I press the power button, the mining laser shoots up 90 degrees, which is not good if you're inside, say, for example, a Cutlass Black, which in of itself is a bitch to work with, because it just struggles to be... Where am I aiming? There it is. Okay, there's a... Yeah, it kind of seems a bit... Okay, there we go. So, like, in terms of... Okay, so why is that being a pain in the ass? Huh? Oh, Grimhex. Ah, might as well. So, no, let me have a look-see. Okay, yeah, it's just not letting me have this, is this? Memories of childhood just coming flashing to my mind. Right, the asteroid field is interfering with my ability. Yeah, we're just gonna have to suck it up and just go to the planet's surface. There we go. Okay, so guys, going back with the negatives, just to try and sort of summarize this particular stream, is to start with. Okay, so the negatives. For the ROC side of things, the vehicle itself is feeling very sluggish in its power to weight ratio at first. You know, it feels very, very limited in comparison to what it was at one point. So already we're on to a bit of a struggle already, because we can see that from all of these particulars, we're in a bit of a struggle already because of the any sort of arduous terrain or any kind of sort of difficult to maneuver or like any sort of things. Instead of it just being too risky for us to be able to like flip ourselves over because we're going too fast, we're now having... Oh, don't tell me that bug's back again. Jesus Christ. Back to the old days of having to manually search for an OEM. There we go. So, any kind of arduous terrain means that it takes longer for the vehicle to do anything, and although it feels grounded very much more so than before, so the chances of flipping the vehicle, while they do feel strong, they're not that strong, which is a good sign. I will say there we go. I will say the lack of having to worry about that kind of shit is nice, as a nice thing, but I also do feel that it does limit what kind of terrain I can mine from. And we actually had to abandon a segment of mining for the specific reason, because I think I would have possibly entered into the high 70%, maybe even 80 to 90%. I'd say about maybe into the 80% region of my vehicle's capacity. So the fact that the Vic, has all this stuff inside is, it is a problem. It is definitely a problem, because obviously, so the fact that the Vic, struggles with all of this weight, definitely, it's a bad thing. That is a bad sign. So probably going to have to be a bit more careful with how we do things on that, without a doubt. And it does arduously affect the terrain. The other negative side of things is the nature of the ROC itself being an open and exposed area. It is a negative trait. If it wasn't for the fact that I was wearing the heavy armor, which in this particular set of circumstances was enough to keep me alive without arguably doing anything, it sucks as a form of, you have to risk a lot of yourself if you're not in a position to afford... If you're not in a position...
Thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
You're having to be careful wherever you go, because obviously depending on what kind of environment you're in...
We're sorry. You have exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Eh? There we go.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Oh, wait.
For your safety, please vacate the area.
Wait, are you serious?
Thank you for your cooperation.
I mean... Okay. Weird, but okay. Right, but yeah, so the downsides for the ROC mining here, in terms of actual experience, so the big thing is that it's jittery nature. The engines sound not so great, but that's more of a bug to fix. But no, the mining laser, it has a limited traverse. It's very much dependent on your sight lines. So if you can't, it's dependent on what you can see from this holo thing, which obviously not that great. It's it doesn't give you enough visual, give you enough panoramic vision to be able to work with it. It is, this particular thing is sluggish. Admittedly, now the weight to ratio is a big plus, but it's awkward to sort of steer around, especially, you're limited by like 180 degree traverse onto that one, which is not great. You have to angle yourself in as best a position as possible in order to be able to maximize your mining output. Like, it just feels like clunky and awkward, and you know you're on the cheap side of shit, basically. I'm trying to find the words to articulate it, but basically you are having to manage your car. Have to manage the fact that you're not in a sort of a separate mining thing. You actually have to focus on the laser in your car. I'm trying to find the right kind of words to say, and my brain's just saying, you're not presenting a very good argument. I'm like, yes, I know. Right. Yeah. So the range. Okay. Yeah. So the range of the ROC is limited. So if any arduous terrain occurs, fucks with that. Just quickly pop this into storage. So arduous terrain fucks with the vehicle. Really low power to weight ratio means it's sluggish and not as nimble as before, and it means that you are unable to
Vehicle
to run around more effectively. The wide wheels, the four wheels that you do have makes it awkward, so that if you do clip into something, you have a high chance of still flipping over, which is awkward, and you have to very much pay attention when you're driving, so that's a problem. Not so much if you've got the tractor beam attachment, but at the same time it's something that you need to be aware of. You then have to be aware of, well, as said, when you're in the cockpit, you haven't got any high elevation abilities to see what's inside, in terms of the mining area, so it's difficult to ascertain, it's difficult to sort of effectively utilize it. Oh, hello. It's difficult to really, like, get a good 360 degree, get a good peripheral vision area of it. So, it makes it more awkward to mind. Like, I'm trying to find the right words to describe how I felt in terms of awkwardness. Because it is awkward. It's not like it's not perfect, to say the least. And the last bad thing is bad terrain, really slow power to weight ratio, but still could flip. There's another one. What was it? Oh, and if we're talking about, and if we're just going to combine the last thing, which is driving the ROs. The fuck? Oh, okay. This must have been that guy who dumped a bunch of things. How many beacon undersuits does this guy have? Jesus Christ. He is Jesus Christ. Might as well grab one thing. Right, is there a commodities thing? There is. That's really weird. Oh, I can't sell that. Though I am happy to see that I can sell that here. But anyway, so on the positive side, right? So we've had a look at the... So yeah, driving... So on the last negative side, which combines the issues of the ROC and the... Oh, those are nice wheels. And the... Huh, different color. Okay. So it combines the negative traits for both the Cutlass Black and the ROC, is that you have to be extremely careful when navigating into the ROC into the Cutlass Black, because then when you when you park it in, you either can clump the wheels can get caught inside. It causes more issues. You have to be very careful how you navigate, and obviously the vehicle can move inside the Cutlass Black, making it more awkward as it comes and went. It's fucking irritating, to be fair. And then, of course, there's that issue where if I press the power button, the fucking laser decides to shoot up. Again, that's more of a bug, but it is something that I will say, yeah, that is a problem. But the positives are it's much slower than it used to be, so that now means you're not darting all over the place, making it difficult to manage and control, which, you know, big plus in my books. You've then got the benefit of... Right, let's quickly get one of those cruise lux things. You do then have the benefit... Ah, it's one of those things. Okay. You have the benefit of being able to... Just chug this whilst I get that sorted. So yeah, you have the benefit of being able to control the vehicle a lot more. It definitely feels like a much more... Oh, fuck me, the amount of people who litter around here. It's like they don't even put the fucking things in the bin. There we go. Lazy fuckers. Haha. You dipshits didn't drink it fully. Haha. Free drinks for me. So yeah, the vehicle is far more manageable now as part of, like, in terms of handling, which I find to be quite useful. You know, it is, you know, as a mining vessel goes, it's pretty good. It has a, you know, which is pretty handy. Place, and then put that in there. The other thing, so the other benefit, of course, is that I think they must have adjusted it or patched it or fixed it so where it actually now has handbrakes. It doesn't have a button for a dedicated parking brake, which is irritating, but at the same time, it's not as bad as it once was, because it used to be that when you use the mining laser would actually start shunting you in the different directions, which is something that was irritating in the extreme, because it meant that you'd have to constantly be like pressing the acceleration or constantly turning to try and ensure that the vehicle would not, like, you know, fall out, you know, would not, like, roll over the mountain or anything. And bearing in mind there wasn't any tractor beams when the ROC was new, so if you flipped the vehicle, that was pretty much your mining your mining run done before it even got started, which was really irritating. And then so, you know, not exactly a fun experience there. And then finally, and then, of course, oh, bollocks. I'm just going to pop this in my hands. Because I'm no litter bug and I don't want people to litter as well. Remember, don't leave a mess. Any more mess? There you go. Ah, that... Oh. You lazy pieces of shit. Fuck's sake. But yeah, so in terms of positives, that's what I'd say the... There we go. But yeah, so that's what I would say in terms of positives. The ROC feels more controllable. The mining feels great. The improvements to the mining lasers now have made it so that you don't have to sort of constantly deal with the mining, the bits of minerals and ores not going into your, you know, your inventory. So you actually only need to do it once or twice, which is much better than it was before. I can very much assure you of that. You then have, of course, the extra luxury of having far more control over the mining lasers with the new... Well, with the new system, it's a little easier to work with. Obviously, if you don't have a... In my case, I'm lucky that I've got the HOTAS Warthog, because obviously... Does that actually have the capacity? Because that looks like a... I mean, I can see that it's got ammo in it, but, like... Does it actually have... Yeah, it's 18 out of 30. So no, it's pointless. But no, so basically, the vehicle, so the vehicle itself is far more controllable. It has a decent power to weight ratio. When you're mining, especially if you turn the engine off, you're not in any particular rush or in any risk of sort of moving all over the place. You still kind of feel a bit like it's in a better thing. So it's definitely improved. It's very much improved over the previous attempts, which I am a big fan of. Definitely in that respect. Though I will say, having to utilize the ROC and the Cutlass Black is most assuredly a pain in the arse, and it's something that I don't think I will be doing in the next session, because I kind of feel like the Cutlass Black just is not suitable for I don't think the Cutlass Black is suitable for mining with an ROC. It's too much of a pain in the arse to constantly navigate, whereas a Valkyrie gunship, it's designed to have a vehicle in the back, whereas the Cutlass Black isn't. It's not designed for it. It's designed for someone to put cargo in the back, and maybe, if you're pushing it, a Dragonfly, but not anything else. It's just not. It's shit. It's shit for mining vessels. So that's I definitely would say that's my particular thoughts on that subject. But I think this is as good a place as any to wrap things up for today. I can't seem to sit on this area, so I will have to choose another chair. There we go, in the center for this one. There we go. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I am going to be wrapping things up for that. But if you've only just joined, don't worry. This will be going straight into the live stream remnants. And if you want to catch up from the beginning, feel free to do so. So thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you next time. Not sure when. I need to upload the channel update because there's some important news coming out about what I'm doing this month. So that'll be the next thing I'll be hopping on to doing immediately afterwards. So I will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys. Ooga booga.